Hi guys, thank you again for tuning in. So I just watched a very interesting video. Actually, it's a live stream. This called "The American Lost 5 million peso to a Dinosaur in the Philippines." That was funny. I didn't know Philippines have dinosaur, but anyway. So back to the video. So this American, his name is Alan, and he's 66 years old right now, or it's going to be 66 years old in I think a couple of days or weeks. But he kind of met his Filipina girlfriend online. I believe it's on Facebook. He saw it on Facebook, kind of like her and befriended her, make friend requests, and they've been going on for like 3 years, and so far he had lost about 85,000. That kind of translates to about 5 million. This is according to Calvin. Calvin, of course, we all know as AKA Sunshine Shoulder. Uh, so this, he basically once they get they become like girlfriend boyfriend, and he start to hand her money, uh, and Calvin asked, "Do you consider this is it a scam?" And Anna said no, because she never asked money. Remember, I just shared a video from Filipina P, about the Japanese scammer. She even wrote a book about how to scam people, and one of the strategy was never ask money. You just tell the victim or the prospect your problem. Just tell them that, let them solve your problem. Give them, let them feel good to solve you, to be the detective. And American people especially love to solve your problem. They love to solve your problem. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, try it. Just try it. Try to, post it on Facebook that you have a problem, and you will see American people will be rushing, to advise you or what to do, and then eventually give you money. It's just unbelievable. They American people have good heart, really, seriously. And then so that's what happened, and then the first amount is about he gave her like a couple of hundred, and but once they get to be like a boyfriend girlfriend on Facebook. I'm not trying to laugh about Alan, because it's sad to see that people, lonely heart, American or foreigner, get taken advantage. Not I don't believe that, by Filipina. I'm sure, there's other, you know like other country, like probably in Thailand, or in Asia, or maybe not only in Asia, maybe in Latin America, everywhere. Uh, the thing is, they never met. Alan never met the dinosaur. They were just, uh, they were girlfriend boyfriend over social media on Facebook. So they know how to get you. They know how to get you. And she's, by the way, I just want to mention that they the dinosaur is not a young Filipina. That's why Calvin, said, if you're over, I think if you're over 50 in the Philippines, you consider a dinosaur. I never heard of that terms, but yeah, I would agree that in the Philippines, if you are let's say if you are over 30 and you still not married, you are already kind of considered like a you're on the last bus, trip. You need to hurry up. That's in the Philippine culture. So when you in the 50, that's considered very old or something like that. Uh, then I have a note. So I'm so terrible when I have a note, but I just want to make sure I tell this in details. That's why I had to I had to write a note. And so once they become a boyfriend and girlfriend over social media, he started to send her regularly, a monthly, almost like a remittance. And then Calvin said, stop right there, stop right there. He said, you know, he said, stop right there. He had to stop Alan because he has to make his point. He said, this is the problem when you try to teach a grown man, they never listen. I should have known that too. I keep trying to tell people, uh, be careful with this type of blogger. But people still send. They still want to send because you just Calvin is right. You just cannot tell adult men what to do. Uh, it's just that it is what it is. So anyway, let's go back to continue. So one of the commenters said 85,000. If you because they've been going on for like 3 years, if you divided that in 36 months, you will average like a 2,400 US dollar. 2,400 US dollar that Alan was sending to the Dinosaur. All right. Then let's see. It's not like a monthly that 2,400. It's always something. There's always something come up. In the start, with the Sari store. Sari store. Remember, nobody make money on Sari store. Everybody started the Sari store. Will be bankrupt in probably in less than a year or even 6 months. It depends on if you stop sending the money, the Sari store is gone, foreclosed right away. So anyway, so she started the Sari store, and then later on, she says she want to expand, at like a canteen, so they have to expand the house. So that means that Alan has to send like a 100,000 peso for the expansion, and then I believe he also sent a request. I think she have requests for a car or something like that. So eventually everything add up to about 85,000 US dollar, and that's about 5 million peso. Now and then on top of that, this is always it's almost like you watching an old movie or something. It's always the same. This doesn't matter who's star or who's the actor or actress. It's always the same scenario. The same scenario. The dinosaur make Alan feel like he is a godsend. He's a godsend. He's the prince in the shining white armor. They always like to make you feel you that important in their life, and they are always religious, very religious. And the dinosaur is a very religious woman. Of course, they're using religion to get you. And then what else? I think Alan at one point she said, she's a God-fearing or something woman, but she have a live-in boyfriend. All right, so God-fearing woman, with a Filipino boyfriend, and then and during the live stream, it was funny. Calvin said, "Is there a funeral involved?" You see, he Calvin's already know what's gonna be. Is there a funeral involved? It's when you when you have a a relationship with somebody in the Philippines, with the Filipina, it's always is going to die. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to be in the hospital, or it's the same story. It's being told, and then you have to come up with the money. And then the other part I forgot to mention, you were always going to be a godfather. You're going to be a godfather, for Christ's sake. I was like 15 years old. Everybody wants me to be the godfather of their kids. I remember when I was when I was just a teenager, right? I think 15 you still consider a teenager. Everybody want me to be the godfather. And then I told my mom, I don't even know them, and then I said to mom, I don't want to be. Why would I? I'm 15 and they're like in their 20. Why would I be a godfather to? I don't even have my own, my own kids. And my mom said, you cannot say no. It's almost like a tradition. It's bad luck. uh, oh my goodness. I That's why I came to United States, because I have so many got children. I don't know. I had to run away from them. Oh boy. This always like that, in the Philippines. Everybody, of course, uh, when you are in the Philippines, you have a business or something. You have to expect everybody want you to be the godfather or godmother to their kids. All right, even you don't know, but they know you. You're going to be red tag. That's why I keep saying you're going to be red tag. On this case, Alan has been red tag already, because at the same time, while he was chatting with the dinosaur, he started to get a lot of friends requests on the Facebook. Everybody wants to be his friends, because everybody know Alan is a very generous American foreigner. So, and then, which Calvin said, one of the advice, like you should bait at the dinosaur, or check out with since you're friends on Facebook, you should check out with her friends, and to see because if you are also kind of talk to her friends or family, you're gonna find out one of them will rat her out. Because of the what we call crab mentality in the Philippines. You're gonna find one person gonna rat her out, gonna tell you something is or at least maybe feel guilty, tell you the truth, say, hey, she's cheating on you or something like that. I think you should. I keep saying this, I think everybody, all the blogger in the Philippines are saying the same thing, that don't send any money until you meet your Filipina. Other than that, don't. But this one, they've been going on for 3 years, and he was just just like a guinea pig, just keep sending the money. They have their way. You're gonna almost like an entrapment. Once you get into this situation, you just like you don't know how to get out. It just I understand that. I've been to that, like I was telling you. When I was younger, I was I got a very corrupt teacher that always want to start a fundraising, and and I thought it was just a one-time thing. Before I knew it, it's almost like every time it's her in her class, we are doing this fundraising thing. So I just at that point I already been red tag as a very generous, because at that my parents was they very very easy on money, and I got lots of money when I was young. At that time I just don't know how to get out. And I was like at that, I was like maybe 12 years old. I don't know how to get out of that situation, and it's hard. That's why I try to warn a viewer, um, don't get into that kind of situation like Alan. So what else? What else is good here? Yeah, and the dinosaur that Alan is supporting. She's at the time. Alan, I believe, was like a 62, 63, and the dinosaur was 53 years old. And it's not and not a typical older foreigner and a very young Filipina. No, this is not that situation. But now Alan's going to be 66 and the dinosaur is 57. All right, or 56, something like that. Let's see what else. Yeah, the let's see my note. Uh, let's see what here said. Oh, by the way, sorry. Carlman said, "Hey, you know what? Because Alan has been like a viewer for some time now. Watching Sunshine Shorter, and Carlman said, if you've been watching, my channel, how did you end up like this mess? I mean, and honestly, just shake his head, because I thought, I thought I can do it differently than other foreigner got taking advantage of. See, that's the thing, sometimes it's happening to you, but you are on denial. You are on denial because, as we all know, even up to now, they are now separated. But he still has some kind of feeling. I don't think he has a feeling. Maybe it's some kind of a guilt, because of the dinosaur make him feel like now you're abandoning me. Because she always make it feel like, hey, this side store is for both of us. This is ours. This is ours. The canteen is ours. The car is ours. They make you feel part of it. It's just like, some of the channel will make you feel you are a part of them. That's why we're sharing with you. You are part of us. So if I fell on a hard time, it's your responsibility to lift me up. You get it? So I don't know. I don't know how to specify, space space how to break it up more easily for you to understand. It's just the way, this how it works. So if you are in a situation, one thing I would say though, if you start to feel like you're choking, like you just can't, you just feel like this is overwhelming you, you need to say time out. Time out. Stop communicating. Take a week break. Just get out of social media or anything, and take a break. A week or 2 weeks. If you could, if possible, make 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then or totally just don't engage anymore. And that's the way. That's the only way. You have to shut it down. You have to turn it up. Have to shut it down. That's the only way you can get out of that situation. And unfortunately, believe it or not, there's still another Alan falling for this kind of a victim or this kind of scam. Of course, they don't consider it a scam because it was you who are the one giving out freely. They did not ask for money. They just tell you their problem. That's that's a key. That's a key. So I'm gonna put the link below, and you guys can watch it, and hopefully you don't fall for the same same Dinosaur or any other scam out there. All right, thank you, folks. Take care. Let me know your thought on this video. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.